So firstly, can you reopen your camera again?
Okay.
Yeah, now it is okay. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, so how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing great. And what's about you?
I'm also great.
Yeah, so
So,
we are meeting first time. So can you introduce yourself? I want to know something about you, and the viewers they also want to know something about you. So can you introduce yourself?
yes, of course. My name is Atul, and I'm in Delhi, and I'm a teacher by profession. It's been 4 years that I'm teaching in a school, and simultaneously, I'm also working in an institute, and I'm teaching English open classes. I'm recording open classes to the students, and yeah, that's all about me. Thank you. Could you tell me about yourself as well?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So my name is Sunidhi Kumari, and I'm from Jharkhand as studying in class 9. I have 5 members in a family and 3 siblings, one me and 2 of my brothers. I'm hobby is to learn English language and to learn something new. And even though I'm running 2 YouTube channels, and I'm so much curious to learn English language. I'm practicing English language. That's all about me.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I'm glad to know like the kind of passion and the curiosity that you are having. I mean, you are being such a tender age, like in ninth, and you have started your own YouTube channel, and you are interacting with so many people, and even you have good command over this language as well. I mean, you are going on the right path. So I would like to appreciate you for that. Yeah. So,
Yeah, so thank you so
you are
much.
from Jharkhand. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
are you from Jharkhand?
yeah. I'm
Jharkhand.
from Jharkhand.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
could
So I
you
want to
tell?
ask.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes, sir. So may I ask something to you?
yeah, you can ask.
Yes, so I just
Sure.
think that nowadays English is very common for us, and we are speaking English language casually, and everybody they are knowing English language. They want to practice English language. They want to learn English language. So, what do you think about it? Like, it is very necessary for us, and why it is very necessary?
I mean, we know that like today it's a globalized world. Globalization we talk, and when it comes to English language, so it's a global language. I mean, you know, so where when we want to interact with the people, I mean, apart from your own nation country, I mean, even in our country as well. Like, suppose if we talk about southern part of India, if you want to work there or if you have to work there, so definitely you should have a one medium or the one language where the person, I mean, your like whom you want to talk and the person like your boss should feel comfortable to express yourself, or like where there should be one medium of the interaction. So that is the English language. I mean, and we know that lot of our textbook as a you are a student, so most of like our textbook, or like if you talk about the novels and all, or if you want to know about a particular country, so most of the things, books, textbooks, and everything available in English literature. I mean, English language itself only. So it become very pertinent to like start this to start working on this language. And one more thing, now like whenever like there is one kind of what do you call that like one saying, or like that if you are good in this language, so people like praise you, or you
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be admired by the people. So that is also one of the reasons that we need to be good at this language, because it's a I mean, uh, it's a sign of your the intellectuality and everything like that. So that is what make it essential to have that skill, and that you should be uh, quite better in this language.
Yes, sir, yeah, you are absolutely right. I agree with the point that English is very, very necessary for us nowadays, and it is common for everybody. And like, if you want to connect to the people globally, then English is very, very necessary for us. Like, yeah, in the if we go to the southern places where we can find that they are speaking their native language, and we're also speaking our native language. So, if we want to connect with the peoples also, like a foreigner peoples also, so that's why English is very, very important. And at the international level also, we can find that if we want to give the interview or presentation, then the English is very, very necessary. And if we also want to take a good job in our future life, then English is very, very important. In every case, we find that English is only very essential for us. Like in the rural areas, earlier time the people were not aware of the English language. They were not speaking English language, but nowadays everybody they are aware of the English language and they are knowing. They are curious. They are eager to talk. They are eager to practice English language. They are eager to learn English language. So that's why English is very important for us. And I'm also practicing English language. I also wanted to learn English language very soon. Like I have joined to the Skype application before 8 to 9 months to practice English language. Yeah, so that's why I just think that if I will learn English language, then I will not going to face a lots of difficulties in my future life. So that's why I'm just learning this language.
Okay, that's good. I mean, you are doing, progress. Your progress is quite good. I mean, the way you are speaking, being in such a tender age, or you are in, as you are in ninth class itself only. So you are doing really very well. So are you from the government school or private school?
Yeah, I'm from the private school.
Okay, that's good. So do the people talk in English? I mean, in your school, like your classmate and your teacher,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
they talk or not?
So, yeah, they used to usually talk about in the English language, but rather than we can find that the people the student they used to speak in the Hindi language, like our native language only.
Okay, okay, okay. So, but I think
Yes,
in
sir.
Jharkhand, so do people speak in Hindi only, or like they have their own vernacular language? I mean, in Jharkhand.
Yeah, in the Jharkhand, we used to speak in Hindi language and we can also find the Santali language and Jharkhandi language also they are available. So that's why. But our family used to speak in our Hindi language, and the where we are living, all the people they are speaking Hindi language only.
So, which part of Jharkhand you are in? I mean, like,
Yeah,
which
I
district
am.
you are in?
Yeah, I'm from district Hazaribagh.
Hazaribagh. Okay, Hazaribagh. It's one of the famous. I
Yeah,
mean, earlier I think Jharkhand and Bihar was together, and later on it
yeah,
got
yeah.
separated. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
yeah. So, what would you like to tell about your state? I mean, have you ever tried to travel all the places of your, I mean, Jharkhand or like,
Yeah, I've traveled, but I've not traveled most of the places. But even though I can say that I'm living in very peaceful places, and here where I'm living, it is a very, very great because I'm also I can also see like that I'm fulfill all the needs of here. Like I was before that I was living in the Patratu. At the time I was not getting a large number of facilities of study facilities. But here where I'm living here, I can see that all the things I can get a facilities of like a study purpose or anything we can see like all the things are better here. As I think that Jharkhand is a very good place.
okay. So, I mean, is that Hazaribagh a district or like something else or town? What is this, Hazaribagh?
Yeah, Hazaribagh is a district.
Okay, okay, good.
Yes, sir. So I want to
Okay,
ask
so
one more
what?
question. Yes, sir. So pardon, please, you can ask me.
Okay, no. So I want to know like what kind of support you get from your parents when it comes to your like your growth and in terms of this language and overall. So what kind of support you get from your parents and how?
Yeah, do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, do you know that I have get a large number of supports from my parents only, and now here I am because of my parents only. Like when I was in class 6 or 7, at the time I was not able to speak anything about the English language. Even though I was not knowing anything about the English language, I was facing a lots of problem at the time. So that's why my parents only told me that if you know the English language, then you will not going to face a lots of difficulties in your future life. So that's why I can say that my parents is a very grateful for me that they have inspired me by giving me such a motivation thing like if you will know the English language then you're not going to be face a lots of difficulties in my future life. I can also see it now. I have also learned the importance of the English language, that English is very necessary for us and we should learn English language. So like this I can say that I have learned so many things from my parents.
Is there any resources that they provide you or I mean any other way? And when you started your journey, I mean way back 7 months before or like that. So were your tenses and everything were good, or like you just learned through this, through the conversations only?
Yeah, so before like 8 to 9 months, I was not aware of so much about the English language. I have only learned the basic grammar firstly because I was not knowing anything. So that's why I just learned the basic grammar first because basic grammar is very, very necessary for speaking English language. So that's why I was learning at that time. I was doing the activity at my home that how I can give my introduction, how I can give my daily routine. I was practicing in front of mirror, in front of camera because most of the people they hesitate speak in front of mirror and camera. They just think that I'm only comfortable in the audio calls, but they should not be like that. They should speak, they should face the camera, then only they can be overcome of their hesitation and they can speak with a confident English language. So like this also I was doing the activity at my home that how I can give my introduction, how I can give my daily routines. And I was also doing the conversation with a co-learner at the time, but I was not able to speak English language. Even though in my mind, the thought in my mind, nothing, the sentences were coming that what I have to speak in front of them, and I was thinking that what the people will think about me. I'm not knowing anything about the English language. So like this type of things I was thinking at that time. But before 8 to 9 months, I've joined a Skype application. I have this app like my parents only told me about the Skype application. I have also get this app from the YouTube channel. I just see the videos that how the people they are speaking English language. I was also following the tips like LSRW. This is also very very important for us for learning English language. So I was doing like this only, and like this I'm practicing English language. But now I'm not getting a much time to speak or to practice English language because I'm a student. I'm not getting much time to speak or to practice English language. So whatever I just get the time, half an hour, 1 hour, in that only I have to manage all those things.
Okay, that's good. So do you have the holiday today?
Yeah, yeah. Today there is a holiday because of the Chhat Puja.
That's good, yeah. That's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
so yeah,
do you
yeah. So I want to also ask some question to you, sir. Like,
go
what do you
ahead?
think?
Go ahead.
What? Yeah, yeah. So, what do you want to get the suggestion to those people who really want to learn English language, like the beginners one? What do you want to suggest to those people, and from when they should start about the English language?
And when they should start, I would say as soon as possible. They should start it. There's no any age or like that we should start at that age or like that. Because as we speak in our native language, like be it Hindi or your own vernacular language, so make sure as soon as you start this language, as soon as you start doing the conversation in this language, it will be better for you. And what was your second question that you asked?
Yeah, that what do you want to give to the suggestion that how they can learn English language?
Okay. And for that, like I'll say, like you should have a basic idea about the tenses. Okay. If you have a basic idea and start doing the conversation. I mean, during the conversation also you will fumble, you will get stuck, you will commit mistake, but gradually you start, uh, correcting yourself. You gradually you start improving yourself. So this is a process. And one more thing that is highly recommended me, like we need to be patient. We need to be patientful. Sometimes what happens, we become impatient, and like we think that how, I mean, can I learn it within a month or like that, but it's not possible. It may take couple of years also, because it's not actually, people say whenever you want to join an institute or the academy or the institute, so they will say that you can get it within 5 months, 6 months. It will, but they will just guide you in that way. Ultimately, for that you need couple of, maybe the months or the years it will take to be fluent at that way. I mean, so it is, the more you practice the better you become, actually. So
Yeah, yeah, you are
we have to be,
absolutely right.
we need to be consistent and we need to be patientful. So that would be
Yes, sir,
my
you are right.
recommendation for
Yes,
your
sir.
audience.
Yes, sir, you are right that we should practice on the regular basis, so through which we can easily get the good result in ourselves. And if we're not speaking on the regular basis, then we cannot find any result in ourselves, and we cannot see good benefit in ourselves. Like I have also experienced this thing. Like when my examination was going going, and before 10 days I was making the videos, I was practicing with the people. And through when the exam completed, after completed the exams, I started to speak, I started to practice again English language. But I was not able to speak at the time very well like before I was speaking. So as I think that speaking or the practicing on the regular basis is a good, and we can find a good result in ourselves only. So I just think that we have covered lots of things, and so that's why shall we end our session?
Yeah, sure. And I wish you all the best for your further life as well. So all the best. Thank you. We'll
Yeah,
try
thank
to
you so much,
connect.
sir. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay.